surprised you only knew my name. Stars align across your face. Oh, never mind, sit aside. You're beautiful.
Good afternoon. See some people already coming in. What's up, Retracer on Twitch? How you doing? Currently we're live on YouTube, Twitch. And yeah, this is lit. Having a pretty good day so far. Hope everyone else is doing well too. See if I can turn my mic up a little bit. Cool. So I hope everyone's having a great day. In the building sounds good on Twitch. Perfect. So yeah, welcome to Bedroom Producer Live Stream episode 42. Hope everyone's doing well wherever you're in the world that you're watching this. If you're not familiar with me, if you're watching this in a replay, or if you just happen to stumble on this live stream, my name is El Marquis. I'm a musician, rapper, record producer, unashamed Christ follower. The purpose of this live stream, as well as all the content in general. I'll turn the music down a bit. Turn this down a little bit. Cool, that should be better. Oh, by the way, this is a new song that just came out. Since we're talking about the music really quick, I'm gonna switch to computer real quick. Yeah, shout out to Jay Violet. He's a local artist who I work with over here in the DMV area. We just put out a new song called Private Party. That's the song that's actually playing right now. It's available on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, all that. Well, actually, let me drop a link to this in the chat really quick. So I'm really proud of how this song turned out. I mostly make hip hop style music, and this is like more of a like a funk tune. So I'm gonna drop that in the chat real quick in case people want to check that out. But yeah, really like that song. But anyways, yeah, if this happens to be the first time that you're watching me over here on either YouTube or Twitch or anywhere else really, the purpose of the content that I make in general in this live stream is to entertain, empower, and enlighten the music producer community as well as independent artists all around the world. I also use this I use this live stream specifically to, of course, cook up beats, show my beat making process to, of course, primarily other music producers or people in general. If you enjoy watching people create music from start to finish. Also, the chat is open if you have any questions about not only what I'm doing with the beat itself, but also in general to general topics from music production itself, music business, how to sell beats online, what else do you ask? How to get started with reaching out to people and marketing your music and different things like that. So yeah, we cover all these bases over here on the YouTube channel and also this live stream itself. So we are gonna get started pretty soon. Started the live stream, didn't even realize that I forgot to open up Logic Pro and route the audio so everyone else can hear it. So I'll knock that out really quick, and then we're gonna get started for today. Once again, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a safe, fun, productive holiday season. Speaking of holiday season, tomorrow I've got another video dropping on, or not another, a new video dropping on YouTube rather, that does cover actually, that covers Christmas gifts that you can get for music producers. Of course, the primary audience who I speak to is music producers, and I'm sure there may be some other people who watch who may be, what I'm trying to say. Oh, so basically, this is of course right now as you're watching this is Christmas time. And whenever I think of topics to cover, in YouTube videos, I look for topics that are relevant to different things that are trending at the moment. Wyatt, how you doing? So yeah, so tomorrow I got a video dropping that's basically talking about different Christmas gift ideas that you can get for music producers. I did one video. What was that? I think it was 2 weeks ago. I did one on Black Friday sales. And that one actually did relatively well. In comparison to other videos that I've dropped recently. So this is pretty much like a part 2 for that. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, we'll be starting here in just a moment. Just getting all my audio settings for Logic correct, and then we'll get started. So let me know where you're watching this from. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how everything's sounding. We're going to get started right now. As always, feel free to leave any questions about music production in general. What we're doing with this beat. Pretty much let me know if you have any questions about anything, and I'll answer them to the very best of my ability. Let's get started now. Actually, let's get started, of course, by first looking for a loop to start off with. Some quick inspiration. Pull this over here. Cool. I have no idea what we're gonna make today. I have no idea what direction we're gonna take this beat in, but that's the fun part about doing this production stuff. So let's go ahead, wait for that to load. Let's close out of Chrome because we don't need that running in the background. Okay, cool. Which folder is going to be our lucky pick for today? Let's go. What's this? I ain't ever downloading this, to be honest. Oh, I remember what this is. Okay, cool. Ooh, I like this. Okay, let's start off with this one. .140 BPM. And let me know how everything's sounding, if you can hear everything well. If anything's too loud or too quiet. Yeah, that's in sync. That's weird. That should have lasted like a little while longer, but that's okay. That's a little weird. Let me see if there's another loop in this folder actually. Why it says sounds good on my end. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. In the building sounds good on YouTube. Awesome. Let's try this one. Yeah, I like that. Let's delete this one. Yes, 140 BPM. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, first things first, let's manipulate this loop. Polyphonic. Yeah, let's do this BPM. I don't make a whole lot of beats like recently I haven't made a whole lot of beats that are like under 130. So let's try 125. At least for right now. Transpose it. Put some other effects on it. Let's try. We're gonna start off with first. Let's do. Where is it? Here we go. I haven't used tape in a little while. Let's put this on it. Make a little bit of ducking. You put a little bit of that on that. Redundant noise. Put some of this effect on it right here. Just mix it in a little bit. Come on. There we go. Yeah, like that. Let's chop this part off really quick. I'm gonna cut this in half. Let's put this part down an octave. So that would be -16, I believe. I like that. Brad, appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, that's definitely not it. Okay, let's put that back up to +4. Not -4, +4. Okay. So why? I appreciate that with fire emojis. Wyatt, thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. Put a couple more effects on it. What I'm looking for, I want. Oh, Fetrix. Maybe this could be for like a different section. Definitely not that preset. Not that one. It's going to a couple different presets. Presets start off with something. Ooh, that could be cool. Let's see if I can turn that down a little bit, maybe then. Like mix that in. Okay, I'm cool with that. Okay, cool. Might mess with some more effects in different sections, but let's go ahead and start adding some drums. Oh, I can close that window. Okay, cool. Stick around and find some drums. Then we're gonna find some way to make this next section of, or a different, like a B section or whatever, is more distinct. Let's go ahead and pull up some drums. I like both of these claps actually. Let's try to start off with that one for right now. Ooh, actually. Ooh, never mind. That's the winner. Okay, yeah, I like that. Oh, there we go. You know what? I just realized. Okay, that and knocked it down is not -16, it's -8. That's why it sounded crazy. There we go. Okay, let's see. Actually, let's add maybe. Yeah, I'll put that clap in maybe for like a different section actually. Okay, let's see if we can find some hi-hats. Shout out to Illmind with the Blap Kid 13. That's what these drums are coming from. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, let's record that. Let's record this. Okay, I messed some of that up, but I think that's cool for the most part. Appreciate this fire, dude. Thank you, appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna make this part a little bit more fire though, with the hi-hats. What I pretty much always do nowadays, and whenever I'm doing like hi-hat rolls or anything like that, I like pitching the rolls in different octaves. Or not different octaves, but like different pitches. Ooh, wait. Ooh, okay. This is gonna be cool. Could you explain what a hi-hat roll is? Yeah, so the way you can think about like a hi-hat roll is like similar to like you've ever seen like if you watch like a marching band or seen someone do like a drum roll on like a snare or anything like that. If you're familiar with like that type of sound, that's pretty much the exact same thing but for a hi-hat. So pretty much anytime when you see like these faster sections of the hi, I'm just trying to think of a way to like explain it that makes sense. When you see like these faster sections of the hi-hat where they're playing a bit faster, and those are considered rolls. So like that part, you see like this little part right here. So like if you heard this that fast part right there, that's considered a roll. And those are pretty common. You pretty much hear those in pretty much every single trap beat. Not every single trap beat, but like 90% of like trap music you hear hi-hat rolls in them. That's a distinct characteristic of trap music. So a lot of the times people like even they'll play their hi-hats, but they'll all be, let me draw this out really quick in a different pattern. So okay, that makes sense. Awesome. So in a lot of trap music, if you keep it like really simplistic, you'll see people just drag them in like that. Not in every single trap beat, but in some of them, the more minimalistic ones, you'll see them all just play, I believe it's referred to as like a two-step pattern, and it's just all hitting at the same velocity, which means they're all hitting as loud as each other, and it's just one continuous what's it called? Like one continuous rhythm. In fact, let me just load up a hi-hat really quick just so you can hear that. Let's find like a random hi-hat. Doesn't matter what it is. I'm gonna take this out. So hold up. There we go. So this is what that pattern would sound like. Like that's just playing it straight, and that could be cool for the context of a certain beat. For this one, I think it's a bit boring. So for this beat in particular, like you hear those different rolls, different rhythms here and there. And also I like having them play at different velocities, so that way, because when you play like a hi-hat in real life, it doesn't hit at the exact same volume every single time. So I like having just a little bit of velocity, which means that some of the notes hit louder than others, some hit quieter than others. And then also I just put in these little rolls and pitches here and there, just to make the pattern sound more interesting. It's pretty common in trap music. I like incorporating that in my style just to make the beats more interesting. And yeah, that's about it. Just make it more interesting. I'll unsolo that. Oh, and one last thing on the hi-hat rolls too is another reason why I love using something I like. He said I like that. Thanks for clarification. Yeah, and one of the reasons why I like using machine so much is because on the machine controller itself, it has a note repeat function, which makes it really easy to actually be able to do those hi-hat rolls and rolls on pretty much any instrument. But and it's really cool to be able to do that live. Like a lot of people, they'll draw their patterns in, which is fire too. I do that when I'm just tightening up the original idea. Bruno says, "Hey, I had a question. Where do you download your drums and kicks?" Great question. I get my drums and kicks from various sources online actually. Where do I get a lot of them? I mean, I get them from like different places. So if you're looking for like one place to start, the place I would recommend is actually Splice.com. Splice, it's if you're not familiar with Splice, I personally don't get my drums from Splice. I get them from other places, and I'll tell you them in a moment too. But with Splice, it's if you're not familiar with Splice, it's kind of like iTunes but for sample packs. So the comparison to that would be back in the day, if Eminem drops an album, and if Eminem dropped an album, you'd have to buy an album or you have to buy the entire album to hear all the songs on it, right? But now with iTunes, if Eminem drops an album and let's say out of the 20 tracks you only like 10 of them, you can just download those 10 tracks and ignore the rest and save some money, right? So the equivalent of that for sample packs is with in the past, or not even in the past, but traditionally when you buy a sample pack, you buy, or a drum kit rather, you would buy the entire kit. You get all the different drum samples, including the ones that you wouldn't be using, and that could be cool for some people. For some people, you may only want to have the drum sounds or the samples that you actually do want to use. So with Splice, for $9.99 a month, you can basically you can get you can download different drum sounds and samples in general from different packs one by one, and only pick out the ones that you do want to use instead of having to purchase the entire pack. But typically I do like purchasing the entire pack just because, you know, sometimes there can be a sound in there that maybe I don't think I could use that same day or the first time that I hear it, but you know, later on I might want to experiment and then just try like a different drum sound. So I get a lot of mine from just from like various places off the internet. If there's like a YouTuber or a producer or YouTuber who's selling kits that I like, and if I want to show support to them, I'll purchase their kits. Some of my favorite ones are Decab Drums That Knock. I think I have almost all of his kits except me. I think some of like the older ones. So Decab, I love his drums. If you watch a lot of the live streams, I use Monty Booker's kit a lot. I get a lot of my drums actually from Machine. So I'm not sure, Bruno, I don't recall if you use Machine or not. But if you use Machine, they have expansions, which is basically their version of a sample pack. Those come with some really, really, really good drum sounds. As well as different presets actually for some of their plugins. Where else do I get drum sounds from? I'm using this kit right here. I got this from, if you're familiar with a producer named Illmind. But yeah, so if you watch if you watch different YouTubers over here, whether it's people like Curtis King, people like Kyle Beats, Eldre, Producer Grind, if you watch any of their channels, they likely sell their own kits. And that's honestly where I get a lot of mine from. You also can go online and just look up like free drum kit, and you can find some really cool drum kits as well. Yeah, some of the kits I use are free. A lot of them actually I pay for it because those happen, at least when I first started out, a lot of the free kits that I would download really, really weren't that good. You can find some cool ones that are free now. But yeah, so if you just look around, whether it's YouTube, other producers that you like, even just different sample pack websites or even Splice, you can find some really cool drum sounds that you can use. Okay, let's get back into filling out this hi-hat pattern. Great question, by the way, too. That's a cool roll. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Okay, like that. Okay, second half. Let's try maybe putting that one over here. Maybe this. Okay, there we go. That sounds a lot cooler. Oh, by the way, if there are other producers in here, where do you guys like to find your drum kits? I want to learn sound design one day to be able to make my own drum kits, actually. At some point. Oh no, I don't like that. Almost done with this part. Let's do this. It's probably the most tedious part, but I mean, I love doing the higher rolls. There we go. Okay, let's hear the whole part now. Yep, I like that. Let's also just nudge them over to the right a little bit. Slide them a little bit off grid. Cool. Let's find some more drum sounds. So back to like Bruno's question a second ago, like these are all the kits that I have. A lot of kits I collected over the years. I don't buy kits like all the time, just because for me, I mean, I get comfortable with using a handful of kits and kind of just stick with them for a while actually. I'm about to say a couple months, but not even longer than that. Like you've seen me use this kit a lot. O2K Studio, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in, O2K Studio. Where are you watching this from? There's like a rim sound I'm looking for right now. I don't remember which folder it's in. It is... Okay. There we go. Watch from KY, that's what's up. Ooh, okay, let's do that. That's what's up. Shout out to KY. Let's take out that last one. Oh, let's quantize that too. There we go. Turn that rim down though, because it's playing a little loud. turn it down like a little bit more. Oh no, that's too much. Okay, cool. It's kind of like an open hat. Yeah, so I said a moment ago when I was talking about like where I find drum sounds. The funny thing is when I first started out making beats and I didn't realize you actually could pay for some pretty dope kits. Actually, I don't think I could afford them at that time because I wasn't really making money with music yet. When I first started, there was like the free kits I got, they were good enough, but they weren't like that good. There are actually some pretty cool free kits that you can get now. Like Cymatics drops some free kits all the time. They have some of like the best, especially for free. They drop free kits all the time, and their samples are crazy. So like this drum kit they dropped recently actually is free, and these drum sounds are like crazy nice. Yeah, they were not, when I first started out, they were not, like, kits that are free did not sound like these at all. I might use this hi-hat, I might use a different one though. No, I don't want that right there. Can you get the drums that you're using? I don't get out the drums that I use just because there's someone else's property, and you know, not really supposed to send drum sounds to other people. With this kit that I'm using, or some of the kits that I use, you are able to pick them up for free. Like for example, the Cymatics Panther Hip Hop Drum Kit, you can download that for free off of their website. But for like, most of the other drums that I use, I did pay for them. So yeah, I don't send drum sounds to. I don't send drum sounds to other people. Okay, I'm liking where this is going so far. I'm gonna add some percussion in there at some point. Let's see if we can find. Those are nice. I don't know if I want to use these for this beat, but these are nice. Might use that, so I'm gonna load that up. I load that up too, actually. I was messing around right now. Oh, okay. Maybe let's put it like right there. Nah, I'm probably not gonna use a tambourine. Okay, cool. I think I might come back to adding percussion. Let's add. It's probably like an 808. Ooh, actually, I like that one. Excuse me. What key are we in? F sharp minor. Put that over here. Okay, let's find an 808 pattern that can work with this. Oh, okay, this is gonna be fun to figure out. Oh, sorry, major, not minor. Is it minor, major, whatever. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. F sharp major. Ooh, okay, there we go. I think I found something. Okay, messed up at the end, but that pattern's cool. I like that. Okay, let's fix this up. Ooh, okay. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's just tighten this pattern up a bit more. Like the 808s just coming in hard, so full velocity. Tighten up where they end too. Let's drag that back. Or staccato. Have it like end right before that note. There we go. I was not worried, but I didn't think I could come up with a cool pattern for a second. We got that. There we go. Yeah, so this definitely is this is B minor. Cool. I think F sharp major and B minor are the same. Okay, yeah, this is the vast majority of the beat right here. We'll see if we can come up with maybe like 1 or 2 more melodies right here on the spot. If we can't, I'm gonna come back to it later and fill out some melodies. Sometimes it's kind of hard to make melodies right on the spot when you're doing something live, but it's all good. Let's see if we can come up with something really quick. Yeah, but if I just let it just like this for right now, I mean, for real, I think an artist still would hop on it. I just think right now, to make it sound less repetitive, it would sound cool. There were different melodies. See what we can find really quick. Maybe like it could be like a mallet sound or like a key sound. Let's try this piano, but like let's slow the attack down in this so it like swells in, kind of like a pad. I'm gonna turn that up and probably like a higher octave. Okay, got that right for the most part. Let's hit capture record because I didn't hit record when I laid that down. And let's play around with the sound a little bit too. Yeah, that's the right note. Drag this over a little bit. Let's try to quantize, or not snap off, because I want that to be a little bit off grid. Yeah, I like that. One thing I'm gonna do with this sound, I'm gonna manipulate the sound a little bit more. I'm gonna put RC20 on it, just like to add some like detune. So that's the piano kind of playing like a normal piano, but like, well, not normal because I turned the attack down, but turn the noise off. All I really want to do is really turn off all of these. So this is what this effect would sound like if it were like exaggerated. It's like instead of like the piano note like playing like a straight note like this, is like kind of like making like bend up and down in terms of like the pitch. Like, have you ever seen someone like play guitar? Have you seen them like bend a string? That's essentially what like this is doing. Is just making the note, instead of it just playing like a normal like a B note, it's like kind of like going up and down from that B note. If that makes any type of sense. So yeah, I'm just using this to add some movement to this piano. Turn that up a little bit more. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Okay, let's see if we can add maybe like one more instrument for right now. We're talking about when a guitarist bends the sound. Yeah, so I was paralleling like this wobble note, the wobble feature on RC20 that I'm using for the piano to like the way like a guitarist bends a note on the guitar. So basically, trying to think of another way to explain it too. So whenever you play a note, normally like if you're like playing a note on like a piano or something like that, like it's just playing that one note and it's straight like that. But then with this wobble feature over here on RC20, the sound that I'm going for, or that I want to use for this piano in particular, is that instead of it just playing, you know, that one straight note, I wanted to kind of like bend down and up. So it's like kind of like slightly out of tune, then it goes back in tune, and then slightly out of tune again, a little bit below and a little bit above the note. So that's like kind of like the scientific way to really explain wobble or detune. Really, which is what this knob is doing right here. So without it, it sounds like this. So that's what it sounds like without that wobble on, and here's what it sounds like with it on. So I have it on like a bit subtle, because that's really how I just wanted to sound, like a little subtle. So if you just pay close attention to like the notes, like it's just not sounding perfectly in tune, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's a feature that a lot of people will use, like in like lo-fi style music, or you know, dominantly. But I mean, pretty much Even in trap music, you really hear that with different sounds now too. Let's see if we can find maybe like one more instrument for right now. Let's go to piano. Get turned down a little bit now. That sounds kind of crazy, but I kind of want to mess with that a little bit. I might not keep that. I want to hear what we can do with this. Let's do another take of that. Mess around with that a little bit more. That might be, maybe let's put that in like this section. Yeah, it could be something cool for like a background part or a background instrument for like a different section of the song. I'm happy with that. Turn it down because that definitely does not need to be super loud. Cool, I'm happy with that so far. I think this is a good enough spot to where we can start arranging. I might add, maybe add something else later on. Actually, wait, this, Captain Glenn, how you doing? Yeah, I'd say it's good to arrange right now. I know I had one other clap in here too, actually. I'll put that somewhere in the beat. Let's go ahead and start arranging. Let's drag these drum sounds out. Once again, let me know if you have any questions about anything that we're doing with the beat, anything about music production in general. Let me know what you think about the beat too, because I like how this is turning out. So let's keep building on this idea. Drag that over here. Drag that. First things first, we're gonna find a cool way to start off the beat. I like having. I'm starting to experiment with just making like relatively short intros, because especially when you're sending beats off to artists, if you're not playing them in person, you gotta like really catch someone's attention really fast. So typically like intros are like 8 bars for something like this, especially since it's like a slower beat, like 125. I want to try to keep the intro actually like 4 bars. So let's move. For now, let's move all that stuff over. Oh, actually, I know what I know what I want to do. Well, first let's duplicate all that. Oh, I messed that up. Wait. Edit, undo. Okay, duplicate all those. So I'm gonna take those out as needed in other parts of the beat. Okay. Let's cut this stuff off. Move this over. Cut that off. Cut this part off. So basically, I'm just chopping this part off, so then the drums and the bass can come in right after that. Right after the four bar intro. Is that right? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Let's move all that over. And then mute those for right now. Let's do one more thing with that loop too, actually. I might put a different effect on this part as well, just to make this part a bit more distinct. And then repeat that. Do the same thing over here. There we go. Okay, let's move. I like that. Okay, let's move this around. Make that come in right there. Actually, no, that part needs to come in right there. Put that over here. Wait. Yeah. I think that should go right there. Yeah, cool with that. Okay. So 4-bar intro, just get straight to the point. Oh wait, let's take out the, I don't need the hi-hat right there. This one like the 808. Actually, no. So maybe just. Okay, yeah, just take out all the rolls. Take out the last one. Cool. Okay, now like where this is going. Take the rim out too. I just realized I added an open hi-hat, but why is that not playing now? Hold up. Okay, there we go. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, I don't even like where it's playing now. Let's mess with this for a quick second. Okay, so that's gonna come back down to -8. Okay, that was the chorus. Let's go on to the verse. So in the verse, I want to show that it's a more distinct or a different part or a different section of the song. So we're gonna take out some of those instruments when they come in. Maybe let's take out maybe some of the 808. Oh, I know what I want to do. So now, no, I want to keep that part is gonna be for the chorus. So I'm gonna just duplicate that, put that up back to +4, and then I'm gonna add in that other or one of those instruments I added before. So let's try this one. Okay. So this part we're gonna keep, or rather we're gonna take out 808 up until right until the end. I want that same part from the intro. I want that part to come back in. But maybe let's take out like the hats. Okay, you know what? Okay, so remember when I added in that second clap from before? I think instead of having that second clap, yeah, instead of that actually, let's find like a rim sound to replace that. Okay, so let's just have the playing while I'm looking around. I already have a good idea of which sound I actually want to use. Which kit is it though? Oh no, it's not this kit. It's it's this one. Okay, yes. Let's take that out. Let's put this one in. Maybe just find like another like percussion sound too. So put these back in the same way too. The clap and hi-hat from before. Oh wait, let's also copy that part. Bring that down. Okay, yeah, so after that, then the chorus will come back in. Drag that back over, and then, oops. Yeah, there we go. Okay, drag that over. Drag that synth thing in this part. I might keep that. I'll add that there, or maybe I might put that in that synth thing in like the second verse. Okay, so that's intro, chorus 1, verse 1, chorus 2. Let's move on to verse 2. And chorus, the last chorus is going to be pretty much the same. Let's drag all that over. Let's have like that first hit for the 808, and then just take it out for a good part of this bar. Same thing with the hi-hat, actually. Ooh, actually, and then just add it back, like, yeah, can't stay out for this long. Let's add that back in. There we go. You're gonna play around with the drums a bit, or the pattern for the loop, and I think the rim too, actually. Yeah, bring the hats back in right after that too. Then chopping up the loop a little bit too. There we go. See. Oh, excuse me. That part's a little off, actually. That's where the chorus is supposed to be, I think. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, that's not the right patch. Okay, yeah. So yes, okay. So that part actually will be, I guess, like the pre-chorus or something like. Or, wait. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that part would pretty much be like a pre-chorus. Let's move. Yeah. Okay. Let's move all of that stuff pretty much over the same way. Then the chorus will be right there, and then the beat will end. And I'll find like another cool way to end it, maybe a different effect. Actually, yeah, okay, yeah, different effect, and like a similar way to where that little transition part sounded before. So, okay, so delete all of that. Cool, so this beat's pretty much almost done, and then we're about to listen to it from the top and see if there's anything else that we want to do to make any changes for it. Not 100% finished right now. What I do with all these beats pretty much is I make the majority of the idea live on stream, and then I go back and finish it later on. And then the finished version is what you eventually will hear on my website. Oh wow, wait. Yeah, let's just take all the drums out in the last hit. And there we go, that's the beat. Then I have like maybe like a I like adding like little like reverb tails, so then beats so then it doesn't just end kind of like dry like that. I'm gonna add that reverb in later on, or I guess while we're playing the beat actually. But let's go ahead and listen to this from the top. There's probably gonna be some changes I want to add to it later on, but let's listen to what we've got so far. Oh, saving is also important. I can't believe I didn't save it this entire time. That's scary dangerous. Don't do that. Make sure you save early on in the beat. Because if something happened, then I lost this beat, I definitely would have been mad. We're gonna call this one. We're gonna call this Try Me. Okay, wait for that to save. And then we're going to listen to this from the top. And let's see if we have any changes that we want to make. And yeah, let me know what you're thinking about the beat. Let me know if you have any suggestions. And if you have any questions about music production in general. Cool. Let's listen to listen to this and see if there's anything that we want to change right now. Let's take out the claps in this when after the second chorus. Yeah, that's pretty much the beat. I like how that turned out. Relatively simple beat. Not a lot going on, but enough, in my opinion, enough to keep an artist who's listening to this interested. Yeah, I like how this turned out. Probably gonna add some more stuff to it later on, and then of course, you know, mix master it and upload it to the website. So this is where we're going to wrap up for today. Really appreciate everyone for tuning in. Glad that we got some questions going on in the chat as well. Hope that I was able to answer people's questions that had to do. I think we talked about finding drum sounds earlier. That's a really cool question. Good topic, because for real, drum sounds make or break a beat without a doubt. You could have like if you have the craziest melody in the world, craziest chord progression in the world, but the drums come in and don't sound good, the artist is definitely gonna turn away. It's not gonna sound professional. Having good sounding, of course every element in the beat is important, but if we don't have good drum sounds, that really does make or break a beat. So shout out to, I believe it was Bruno who asked the question before. We also talked about hi-hat rolls and what else? Oh yeah, someone asked for my drum sounds, and I said that I don't give away my drum sounds. But yeah, so dope live stream. Really appreciate everyone for tuning in. For those who don't know, we go live every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, so this once again, this is a really dope stream. Really appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, we greatly appreciate it if you hit that like button, and if you're watching, as well as hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you know whenever we go live, and also whenever we upload full-length videos. If you're watching this on Twitch, we'll also greatly appreciate it if you hit the follow button. I've got a new video coming out tomorrow that pretty much has to do with Christmas gifts for music producers. So whether if you're a producer yourself and you want to send your family a video that will give them an idea what to get you, or maybe if you as a producer or an artist, or if you happen to be just a fan of watching other people make beats, if you happen to know someone who's a producer, you can watch that video and maybe get some Christmas gift ideas for yourself. Well, just want to help some people out over here during the holiday season, and yeah, I'm excited for that video. Dropped one on about Black Friday sales a couple weeks ago that people liked, so this is pretty much like a part 2 to that. Yeah, other than that, everyone, hope you're having a safe, fun, and productive day. Once again, I really do appreciate you for tuning into the live stream and being able to chill with me and just follow me on my journey as I grow as not only as a music producer but also as just a content creator. So this is where we're going to wrap up for today. Next live stream will be on Tuesday at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is El Marquis Productions. God bless.